Hello, everyone. This is your Smurf read-along book. Every time you hear this chime, it means it's time to turn the page in your storybook. Now, if you are ready, we will begin the story, Smurf's Daydream. And remember to turn the page every time you hear the chime. All the Smurfs lived happily in their village. Every one of them did what he enjoyed most. Even Grouchy Smurf, who enjoyed hating everything. But Dreamy Smurf was an exception. He daydreamed of going places, seeing the world, traveling to faraway countries. So Dreamy Smurf went to see Papa Smurf and told him about his wish. Of course, Papa Smurf preferred that Dreamy stay in the village, but then Dreamy would be unhappy. So Papa Smurf gave him a magic whistle. If ever Dreamy Smurf found himself in danger, the whistle would bring him back home. All the Smurfs of the village gathered to see Dreamy Smurf walking away towards the forest, carrying his small bundle at the end of a stick, in true hobo fashion. Dreamy Smurf wore a big smile. Now he felt as free as the wind, free to go around the world. Dreamy's first night in the forest was not a very pleasant one. There were strange, frightening noises, and the forest was very cold. Dreamy could not fall asleep until just a little before dawn. In the early morning, he continued on his journey. It started to rain, but Dreamy went on nevertheless. Dreamy came to a little brook running through the forest. To the Smurf, it seemed like a huge river. How was he going to cross it? There was no bridge in sight. Then Dreamy Smurf had an idea. He saw a big log near the edge of the brook. Maybe he could use it as a raft to float downstream. Have you ever heard about the evil wizard Gargamel? This horrible man hates all Smurfs. So when he saw Dreamy Smurf floating on a log, he caught him with his net and carried him back to his hut.
Now I shall have my revenge. You are going to pay for all the Smurfs.
Soon, poor Dreamy Smurf was tied up from head to toe. Then the evil Gargamel opened the Smurf's little bundle.
A whistle? What is this for?
No, do not blow it. Please don't,
pleaded Dreamy Smurf. But Gargamel had already put the magic whistle to his lips. Suddenly, Gargamel found himself transported to Smurf village. He didn't understand how or why he got there, but he realized that he had blown a magic whistle and that its magic had worked. Gargamel immediately began chasing the poor Smurfs, grabbing them by the handful and stuffing them into his pockets as he cackled madly with glee.
I've caught you, you little blue monsters! I've got the whole lot of you! I'm going to tear you to pieces!
Now, Papa Smurf, who had been working in his laboratory, heard the commotion outside. He ran out, only to see Gargamel grabbing Smurfs here and there. What could he do? Papa Smurf ran back to his workbench. He quickly prepared a magic serum and filled a tiny syringe with it. Then he ran outside again, shouting,
"Just a minute, Gargamel!"
Gargamel halted in his tracks when he saw Papa Smurf. Grabbing him by one foot, Gargamel cackled,
I caught you too! What are you holding there? Let me see it!
Before Gargamel realized what was happening, Papa Smurf's needle had pricked the evil wizard's finger. A strange expression came over Gargamel's face, an expression he had never had on his face before, not in his entire life. It was an expression of goodness. What Papa Smurf had done was to inject Gargamel with the serum of goodness. Now the evil wizard began to cry.
Oh, boo! I'm so sorry for the poor little Smurf that I left alone at home with my cat, Azrael. Oh, boo!
Gargamel was right. At that very minute, Dreamy Smurf was trying to escape Azrael's clutches. He still had his hands tied, and that made it very difficult. All Dreamy Smurf could do was cry out,
Who will save me? Oh, how I wish I had never left Smurf Village.
In the meantime, the good Gargamel and the Smurfs were running toward the wizard's hut. Dreamy Smurf was now cornered. The cat was about to pounce on him. Suddenly, Gargamel cried out,
Azrael, stop that! Leave this Smurf alone, you naughty cat!
At that moment, another change came over Gargamel. Just as the Smurfs released Dreamy, Gargamel thundered,
What am I saying? I hate the Smurfs! Catch them, Azrael!
In one sweep of his fishing net, Gargamel gathered all the Smurfs and put them in a big chest. But Papa Smurf still had the magic whistle that Gargamel had brought back to the village. Papa Smurf had all the Smurfs join hands. He blew the whistle, and the Smurfs were all back in their village. Meanwhile, at the wizard's hut, Gargamel went into a rage when he found the Smurfs gone. As for Dreamy Smurf, he decided he'd rather stay at home, at least for a while.